Hey everyone, as always, I'm Grestar, and I'm back to you today with a quick video that I frankly should have made quite a while ago. So a good while ago, isn't like a few years ago, I want to say, a video game company called Megacat Studios reached out to me, and they just offered to send me something, and I was like, cool, that sounds great, please do that. And so supposedly they sent it, but I never received it, and so nothing. And eventually they reached back out and they were like, so what did you think? And I was like, oh, well, I just assumed, like, I never got anything, so I assumed you'd never sent anything. They're like, oh, well, that's a bummer. How about we send you something else? Is your address the same? And I was like, no, my address is different now. Here it is. They're like, great, we'll send something to you. And they did, and I received it. But, you know, that was during my period, which is still frankly ongoing, of like not creating videos, where I was just like going hardcore through school and working and being generally unmotivated to do anything. And so I never made a video actually like mentioning the fact that they just sent me free stuff. And it's come to mind a lot. I just haven't done anything about it. And like, I feel bad about that. And so just like, here it is. Here's the video that I should have made quite some time ago. So yes, two things. I was saying two things. First, there's this box here, which is pretty cool. I've already opened both of these, and so like I got two. I've already opened both these boxes, and I've looked through them at one point. It's been months. So do I remember everything that's inside them? No, I do not. Were there things that were edible that maybe I should have like already taken care of? Maybe. That's a good question. All right, and then there's this box, which is like cooler. Like it has you can see like that kind of glossy black logo on the front. I don't know, I think that's cool. Like the other one's kind of just a package box, which, don't get me wrong, dope package box. But this one's like, it's like legit with branding and stuff. So even though, like I said, I've already opened them before, it's been a long time now, and so I'm going to open them again for you here on video. So let's start with this one. Don't show my address on the top, maybe. And voila! So just to show you guys first, you can see a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm not cool enough to have like a second overhead camera or anything, so we're just gonna have to make do. So I'll set the box down. I'll fish things out for you. So to start, we begin with their sticker, the sticker of their logo here. So yeah, megacatstudios.com, and you can see that baller looking cat right there on the front. I'll actually bring him in. Yeah, I don't have autofocus, as you can see. But there's that, which is cool. And then one of the things that I think is really cool about them is the fact that they sent out like this stuff too. So this is like I say old-timey, but you know, it depends on how old you are, I guess. But like old-timey like video game cartridges and stuff. So like if we open this, like it's a legitimate cartridge, you know? So look at that. Isn't that cool? So this is Gluff. 16-bit Mega Gluff. And I'll just put it back. Would this be run on a Sega? I don't actually know. Thinking about it now. Like, I'm pretty sure this runs on an actual console. But, you know, it has stuff on the back, too, and everything. I'll just read that real quick. Hop right up to the most electrifying frog in the universe and navigate through 30 levels of amphibious platform puzzles. Whether it's spine-tingling terror from the Royal Boo's spookish attacks, or the gargantuan slime's slippery touch, the only hope for escape is your webbed wit and patience. Gluff brings a hyper-casual, riveting experience. Hyper-catch, I assume just because they're Megacat Studios. Riveting experience for fans of all ages, from gentlemanly Tesla frog enthusiasts to pixel aficionados. And then another thing that I like too, which I don't think I've looked through this at all, but it actually comes with its own little instruction manual. And so it's just neat. So it's like on the inside, you know, you have like the story that controls like the whole table of contents and everything. It's a story. Gluff, the electrifying amphibian adventurer, is on a quest to power up the world. Help him through 30 stages of platform puzzles where the excitement and the challenge is amped up to the max. Find the charging stations and turn on the tiles in each stage to bring that power grid back online once and for all. And so it has the rules. It shows you the controller layout. It talks about the items. And it has enemies and even a page for notes, like a lot of, you know, old instruction manuals would have, right? Because, you know, this was back before like the internet, you know, when these kinds of old consoles were a big thing, where you couldn't just look stuff up. Like you had to take notes or like draw out a map of whatever level you were on or whatnot. So that's really cool. That's one game that came with it. And then this is the second game in this box and the last thing in this box. This one was relatively small. And this is, oh gosh, Arcagus Revolution. Reading the back, year 2612. Humans have started to travel space and colonizing other planets. For decades, the nation of Arcagus, whatever, has been under the power of Dictator. Oh no, not Dictator. The United Space Colonies have sent an army to bring down the Dictator and free Arcagus. So features, rotating fields at full speed, speedrunning timer, ooh, speedrun can be fun, I like that, cutscenes with voice acting, 60 hertz to 50 hertz speed correction, 1 player, 6-button controller support, 3-button controller support, keyboard and mouse support, nice, yeah, and you know, similarly, of course, like it has its own instruction manual, and you can see the cartridge in there too, so that's really cool. Now, like, these are cartridges, and I don't have any consoles currently. I do actually have some retro consoles, but that's back home, I guess. Don't get me wrong, I'm currently living with my father, but when I say back home, I mean with my mother, because divorce happened when I was young. So I haven't had a chance to like actually try any of these, but it's really cool just to have that kind of physical copy of it. So yeah, that was this box. So let me open the other one now and show you guys what's inside that. Okay, so inside this one, we begin with some coasters, which I think is pretty cool. I think these are coasters, at least. These ones are for Bite the Bullet, which I believe is their most recent game. I think this game came out in 2020, Bite the Bullet. But like you can see there's that dude, there's Chewy. And then on the other side, there's what, Chuella? Yeah, Chuella. And it's 10 little strings, so I haven't untied it. I don't know if there are other characters, but like I'm afraid to. I like it tied up, like whatever. I'll show you. I'll untie it so I can show you guys. Oh no, the bow is easy to undo, but the knot itself is not. Oh no! Hold on, maybe I can cheese this. Yeah, I can totally just slip it off. Okay. Oh no, they're the same. Man, I took it off for nothing. That's okay. But yeah, so these are cool. I'll just slip they're off to the side for now. That's whatever. You got some, what I assume are napkins with their logo on it. I mean, I can't imagine what else this would really be, because they don't feel like, the thing is, they don't feel like napkins, or at the very least, they're not cheap napkins, but they're not like glasses cleaners or anything. I think they're just I think they are just napkins, and that makes sense because you got coasters, and so you get napkins, and there's some other things in here. Here is something that I absolutely should have eaten before. Dang. This is a soft baked double chocolate chip cookie, and I'm pretty sure you can see mold through the front of it, right there. So I'm not gonna do an up close shot of that. That's unfortunate. That would have been delicious, I'm sure. Well, very nice of MegaCat Studios to provide this for me. But see, at the very least, while I didn't make a video for the longest time, I also didn't enjoy the stuff they sent. That sounds weird. But you know what I mean. I didn't just like, oh, cool, you gave me stuff, and I'm not gonna thank you for it. Here's more. Man, I really should have gone through this. Man, I really should have. I really should have eaten this stuff. Caramelized popcorn, a little thing of this. Let's go. Again, it says handcrafted. And look, yeah, they have their own little logo on this. I don't think they did anywhere on the cookie, did they? Okay, no, so this is something separate. I mean, and the logo could have just been put on the front, but like it's right there. You can see that, and like run, gun, eat. Sorry, I don't have autofocus, but that's really cool. See, so here's the thing, like I didn't eat these things, and I didn't eat this next thing either, but I was sent them, like, just because the company, granted, it's because they want, someone to talk about their stuff so they get their name out there, but still, it's nice because, it's not like I'm huge or anything like that, right? But in this one, we got small batch, sustainably sourced ingredients, a sticky bun. Ooh, yeah, flip, heat, eat. I wonder if this actually has, I want to see like the expiration dates on these things. See like just how far off I was, Yeah, I honestly cannot find where it says like, Best Buy. But I'm still pretty sure I shouldn't eat it at this point. Yeah. We're gonna set this aside now. We're gonna set this aside. Also came with this cool little cup. It feels really good, really solid. You got, of course, the logo on the front. Everything else is bare. But, yeah, that's really cool. This is maybe the most questionable thing. meat smasher. I came with 2 of those. But like, I have a little mallet now if I ever need it for anything. And then, lastly, I believe it's last, there's like a bunch of this, you know, they get the black packing stuff, which you can hardly see in my background here. I'll put it in front of my shirt. But I don't think there's anything under there. And then probably the coolest thing to me is like this dope little pin. Like, that's awesome. Let me take it out of the bag so you can actually like hopefully see a little better. But right there, it's really cool. Yeah, sorry about the focus, but just, yeah, Mega Cat Studios is what it says at the bottom. Obviously, little cat logo. Yeah, I lied. There were like 2 more quick things. So first, there's this shiny sticker of their logo, and then also there's this. Like, it has its own little stand. Like, you pull this out. Oh gosh, I hope I'm not breaking it. Don't break it. Okay. You pull it out, and then it would stand on the desk or whatnot. And you might be like, how did you miss this in the box? It was like ninja-ing up in the lid. Like, it was stuck inside it with like this side up, I guess, visible. And so it was like black against the black lid. And so I just saw this white as I was cleaning up. And I was like, oh, that's weird. And then I realized like what this is. So that was another cool thing that came with the second box. So again, like, these were the 2 boxes that they sent me. I vaguely remembered there being food in the second one. I did not remember that like half of it was food. And unfortunately, like, I just gotta throw that away now because it's way past its date. But yeah, again, like, the point is, I just think it's really cool that they bothered to send stuff out to me. And, you know, after they sent stuff out the first time, they reached out to see if I had ever received it, because I hadn't said anything. And then they sent me more stuff, you know? Like, the first one they sent me, I think, was for a game called, like, Little Medusa, or something like that. And, it makes me think now of, like, oh gosh, what's it called? Binding of Isaac, or, like, Wizard's Lizard. And I could be completely, like, just way off. Maybe that was just a connection I made back then with no actual grounding for it, like, no reasoning. But that's what it made me think of. Yeah, but it's really cool that they were willing to put forth that effort for, you know, someone like me who, again, is not very big or anything. So it's not like I could really sway people, but I definitely think it's cool. Thank you, Mega Cat Studios, so much. If you ever happen to see this, I don't know if you watch my stuff, but yeah, thank you so much. It's really cool of you. I hope that your business continues to grow and that your company continues to pump out awesome games. And to everyone who watched this, thank you so much for watching, of course. Let me know what you thought about this in the comments below. If you've heard of Mega Cat Studios or if you've played any of their games before, let me know. You know, your experience with it and whatnot. And if anyone was like dying to know about death battle reactions or something like that, I intend to still get more out. It's just I've not been motivated to do much of anything in that realm. Like, all of my energies just goes elsewhere recently. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching. And with that, we're calling it here. So have a good one, everybody.